Hello and welcome everyone to day 6 of Expedition Online Season 2. Woo! I'm Jonathan Dykes. With me tonight in the commentator's booth, we have the winner of Season 1, Jessica Martin. How you doing tonight, Jess?
Good. How are you, Jonathan?
I'm excited, amped up. I can't wait to get going. We have another really exciting night planned. Another twist in store that we're going to let Docs get to a little bit later.
Mm-hmm.
You know, coming off of last episode where we have Team Ethan lose the exemption challenge and have to go to the crossroads where they voted Gideon off of their party, but not out of the game.
But not really.
Yeah.
I think this actually worked out in Gideon's favor. He was a sitting duck at Team Janet, and now old Team Ethan picked up another number. And that puts Jared and Justin in kind of a sucky position.
And we're still looking at a dynamic from the original parties where we're still at a 6-6 with 12 players, with 12 explorers still remaining in the game. So it's still really very much up in the air. All it takes really now is one relationship that can really swing this game. We have all kinds in store for the Crossroads tonight. So we're going to see some really exciting gameplay, some really exciting ways of thinking, hopefully. Otherwise, players could be left behind tonight.
It's gonna be a good one.
I'm super salty about last night.
Just when I think that the swap is the worst thing that can happen to my game, day 5 happens.
So not only am I in the minority, I'm now even more in the minority with someone who I've never interacted with in this game and has intel about my alliance on the other side and is telling them all of this. I'm furious.
Thought we were getting rid of Gideon, but apparently he's just going over to the other side, so...
I swear I have 9 lives in this game. I've been voted out twice, back to back.
I don't know if he'll cause chaos over there and it'd be good for us, or if this is going to hurt us in the long run. Hopefully it's chaos for them and he divides them even more.
He just came in and started scheming. And I, want to trust Chantel, but I just don't. So when those two go off together, whatever.
To say I want to play with anyone at this point would be a lie, so I'm just going to have to suck it up.
Super happy. Both compasses are gone. That means there's going to be more coming. I just know it.
After Gideon comes on, we get a clue to a compass, and yeah, I have no idea how to find this thing.
I gotta go digging on the internet and find something. Because in Justin's eyes, 100%, I'm a threat. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a threat to his game. I took out the one that he trusts the most.
Yeah, it says to go find the story of Janet. I'm looking through the Wikipedia page. Basically, it gives us this clue that says, there's a compass out there, search the internet. It's like giving me a dart saying, go to the top of the Empire State Building, throw it off, and hit this penny that we put at the bottom. I have no idea where to search for this thing.
There's a compass out there again. So I didn't find it, even though I really wanted to find it and I was really looking for it. There's no freaking compass for me.
This guy found another compass, so hopefully this one I can hold on to a bit.
I was a little late to finding the compass, approximately a minute late. I missed out on having safety. I thought I was good at finding compasses. I actually did find it in 10 minutes, but somebody was just a little quicker than me.
Eventually, Gideon takes Chantel aside. I don't know what the hell they talk about. He comes back in, and he actually asks to talk to me privately. He first grills me about finding the idol. He says he saw me looking. I'm like, yeah, obviously I looked. Just like you, I'm on the bottom. But
it looks like they might be on to me, seeing as they were all strategizing for the last 20 to 30 minutes, and none of it was dealing with me, Hannah, or Jared. Luckily, I found the compass. Again, the signs of not being pulled to talk in a room are enough for me to realize either A, they're worried about me as a player and they're targeting me, Or possibly they realize that I don't like it when people are in rooms for a really long time, and so they're trying to scare me into playing my idol so it can get re-hidden.
The only thing that worries me is if Jared found it. If Jared found it and we lose the challenge, which I think there's a good chance of, because they're probably going to try and throw it to save Ryan. So, if Jared found it, I'm the only option left for them.
For once, I don't feel like I'm on the bottom completely. But who knows?
Everyone was like, poor Ryan, he's all alone on the other team. He's obviously on the outs. I mean, just say it outright. We're going to try and throw the challenge to save him.
Now we have a majority of original Team Ethan against 2 Team Janet. So I think it's looking kind of good for us. I hope so. Hope I'm not jinxing it, so knock on wood.
Today's challenge is called the Mountain Pass Relay. You will need to divide yourselves into 3 brawn and 3 brain. The brawn people will be doing either squats, jumping jacks, or push-ups. The brain people will be doing either a crossword puzzle, a jigsaw puzzle, or a slide puzzle. It will go brawn, brain, brawn, brain, brawn, brain, in that order. When the first person finishes their task, it'll be time for the second person to go, and so on. You want to be the party with the fastest time to complete all 6 tasks to win exemption.
Welcome to the challenge. We have 12 explorers in the game.
Let's go.
Ready to go do this challenge. It's not necessary to do a recap. For Team Janet, Team Ethan went to Crossroads where they voted Gideon off the party. But Team Janet knows this because after he was voted off the party, he ended up at Team Janet. Team Janet has 7 explorers on their team. Somebody's sitting out today. Who's sitting out for Team Janet? Okay, Hannah's sitting out for Team Janet. And Team Ethan has 5 explorers, which means somebody's pulling double duty. Who's pulling double duty today?
I'll be pulling double duty today, Docs.
Okay, Rob is pulling double duty today. Do you guys want to know what the stakes are for tonight? You always say yes. Just in case you ever say no, I'm going to tell you anyway.
They're all listening intently now.
We are going to Crossroads tonight, where you will vote out the 5th explorer from the game. In addition, the winning party will have to make a decision, an individual decision, which I will explain after the challenge. The losing party will be going to Crossroads tonight. All right, sound good? You guys ready to get to this challenge?
That is great.
All right, if we can have Team Janet jump to the Team Janet challenge room and Team Ethan jump to the Team Ethan challenge room, and we'll get started.
Looks like Maddie's going to kick it off. So on this side, actually looks like Rob is doing double duty on the puzzle.
Get set, go.
And it actually looks like Kyle is going to be doing another puzzle.
Let's go, Maddie.
You know Kyle. Is he good at puzzles, Jonathan?
Kyle's a gamer. I mean, he is. I would think so. I don't know for sure though. Yeah, I know in the city that he played, he won a couple different competitions at different skills. So I think he's a threat, regardless of what we put in front of him.
Oh, absolutely. Kyle is the compass king right now.
Yep. I mean, he's going for a record within our game. Right now he's on 3. The record is 4, held by our now showrunner Shane. So very interesting to watch that. He's 1 advantage away from.
It's a hell of a record.
Oh yeah. Not a bad record to have. And Maddie is rocking out these squats. She's got to do 50 squats right now. That is no easy feat.
Who needs the gym when you have Expedition Online?
Right?
Come on.
40.
She's even throwing her arms up, just giving it a little extra now, just really into it. Those are good squats too. Her personal trainer would be very proud of her right now, I'm sure, if she has one.
You go, Maddie.
Yeah.
You're good.
Let's see. Oh, we can actually pull up and watch Rob do the puzzles.
He is flying through this.
Let's see. Yep. Yep.
Yep. Oh.
Boom.
There we go. Moving on.
Go. Nice job, Rob.
Good job.
Daniel now flying through these jumping jacks. also has to do 50. We're in the middle of the puzzle here.
There's about a minute
Yeah,
and
looks
20
like,
seconds left until you can
Team
receive help.
Janet's a little bit ahead of them.
Yeah, a
Trying
little
to
bit ahead.
make yesterday's performance.
Now we don't
what
know
the hell did this
exactly
do?
when
Did
their
this
clock
expedite?
started though, so they may have started before or a little bit late. It looks like they're having a little bit of trouble with it.
You have 10
That answer is
seconds.
party.
Yeah.
What's the crossword though?
5,
The cross one is
3,
exemption.
2,
Oh right.
1.
It's
Party. Party and exemption.
Wait,
Party.
say it one. Party.
Exemption.
What is it? Exemption?
Exemption.
Yeah, I think they picked the wrong puzzle person here.
Period.
Jared,
Nice shot,
good.
Gideon,
try.
you may start.
Sorry, guys.
It's all good.
Oh my, look at him go.
Oh,
Gideon is going
He's
fast.
ready. Oh my god, he was really ready.
Gideon looks like you just fast forwarded the
Yes,
screen.
me.
Let's see how Kyle is doing with his jigsaw. Jigsaw's not easy either.
Yeah, he's making good progress on it though.
Yeah. He's going through it. He's got the outside. The outside's definitely the hardest.
Mhm.
Part of the problem with the jigsaw is actually managing the pieces because they get hidden underneath. And we've seen people get really caught up with this challenge before. So
Yeah, once you get the border though, the other pieces just will fly on in.
let's see if Chantel can run through this puzzle and maybe catch up some time here. We've seen how fast Kyle can do it. Get her in the picture.
She's going.
Yeah.
Slowly but surely she's going.
Looks like she's still sorting out the.
So Chantel is the 4th explorer to go. We've got Gabe and Garrett after her, and we are at 10 minutes and 50 seconds.
Awesome.
Here we go, guys.
It's a recap
Let's get
from our
it.
showrunner Shane. Does a great job.
Yeah.
Basically, most of the reason things run so smoothly here.
There you go. Oh, you know what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
He does it all. He runs the show. He finds compasses. What
Yeah.
can't he?
Yeah.
Screaming
Ryan-
their puzzle. So
All right. Flying through these
Just
push-ups.
pretty steady push-up pace.
Keep it
I
up.
would say his
You said to
form
scream at
is
you, so we're
not quite
screaming.
the best that we've seen, but we're gonna give it to him.
Push-ups are hard.
Alright, let's
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Slide puzzle.
What are they all looking at?
I'm gonna go peek
Oh,
over
it's got
there.
that border.
You're doing great. Keep it up.
Oh yeah, Chantel's still got quite a bit to
Quite
do
a
on
bit
that
to go,
puzzle.
Taking
Looks
up all
like
the space
Rob's
out
making
here.
good progress on this slide puzzle.
Yeah, let's go check out Rob's slide
Alright,
puzzle
let's
here.
get it.
Slide puzzles are not easy, so this is team.
Looks like she's still doing the puzzle, Rob, so keep doing your thing.
Yep, you're good. Don't worry about them. You got this, Rob.
I'm telling you though, you can get really stuck in the slide puzzle.
Oh
it can
my
be
God, I
everything
know.
could be going great for you, and then all of a sudden, you just can't get that one last piece in, and it is frustrating.
Whoever invented these puzzles was a real asshole.
Oh my god. Oh no. Oh. Oh my goodness. He must think it can't be spelled right at this point. He must be looking at it like this is they've made the error, this can't be my fault.
That's not how you spell expedition.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, okay, if I get this one in place, then maybe this one will go into place. It's like, no, you need to make sure that at this point that they're all gonna fall. Oh no, the bottom
Garrett is flying with it. Oh my
Yes,
oh.
sir.
Oh, is he done?
Am I getting it?
Yes,
Oh, there it goes.
sir.
Oh, Garrett's caught in the same
Is that
corner
right?
now.
Oh, he's in the exact same spot.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Oh my
You
goodness.
gotta figure
They
that
are
out.
nightmare.
neck and neck right now.
I really.
There you go. There you go.
It seems
There you
to me
go.
like if these guys finish
Oh.
first, that they'll win. Oh, he's running
You got
the
it.
exact same
Yes,
spot.
sir.
oh no.
Oh, so close.
They are
Poor guy.
literally doing the same
You
exact
got it.
thing right
There
now.
you
You got it, you got it.
All right, I now have my slide puzzle up on the stream.
Let's watch Jonathan whoop their asses.
just to prove to the fans that it can be done, because I'm sure some of them are doubting that it can at this point.
It does not take 20
just like-
minutes.
physically break this.
And I don't say
get the
that for
tiles where I
myself,
want them
but
to go.
for someone who might be good at this, like Jonathan.
Let's see, I need this one. All right, oh, no, I don't. I thought I already had the top.
Switched it so we can't see.
If they're not done yet.
The mod team caught on to our tactics and they removed it so we can't see.
So who knows?
I feel like he's in the same position you are. One of the clips I saw, his puzzle looked the exact same as yours, so.
And they would tell us if we were.
I don't know. I hope.
I'm already done.
Oh, the puzzle master in the house tonight.
And that's how it's done for all of you at home.
Hold these kids.
That is hilarious.
I always am like, that's it. That's the money.
To school.
I literally was like, oh my god, it's done. No, it's not. It's just.
That was quick. I think that's the fastest I've ever done one.
To solve a 3x3 puzzle, first start with the 1 in the top left corner. You got that.
Can you move that bottom one to the open space?
I wonder if they're gonna let me show them. How
And
to do
then
that.
bring down the ON.
I think if you show them how to do this after, they're gonna slap you through their
Then
screen.
go left. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god, this is hard.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm sorry, guys. I mean, I normally can solve this. I don't know why it's not working. I apologize.
You're good, dude.
Okay, everyone, can you stop what you're doing and head back to the main exemption challenge room?
Pro tip: you're on next season. Practice some puzzles.
Yeah, learn the basics. That was painful.
That was a tough slide puzzle. It was solvable, and it was solved by Team Ethan, and their total time was under Team Janet, so we allowed you guys to try to finish before then, but Team Ethan did win the challenge today. So that means Team Janet will be going to Crossroads tonight, and we will be voting somebody out.
Here comes the twist.
But I did tell you guys that there was a decision to be made for the winning team, because they will also be going to Crossroads tonight. They did win exemption for themselves. And you have a decision. You may vote in tonight's Crossroads and give up your exemption, or you can keep your exemption and not vote. But you will be going to Crossroads. You have to make your decision in the voting booth. If you decide to keep your exemption, you write on your whiteboard, no vote. If you write the name of another explorer, then you are giving up your exemption for the vote tonight. That means that you all may vote for any explorer that you want. If you vote for an explorer that has exemption and doesn't give up their vote, it will count just like a compass when an advantage is played. Because you're all going to the same Crossroads, we're going to send you back to the same camp. It's the camp that you started out on day 0. So you'll have more rooms and you will have the opportunity to strategize with everybody who's going to be going to Crossroads tonight.
So everybody's going to Crossroads.
I mean, this slide puzzle took a long time, so but we're going to give you at least an hour to talk.
We lost the challenge. We had a really hard time with some of the puzzles. I'm like, come on, guys, like, let's get it together. Justin, like, messed up the puzzles so badly. Come on, dude. Like, some of those were so obvious. And then Garrett at the end just had this attitude of like, Oh, it doesn't really matter because I'm in the majority.
You guys, I'm committed to this. This was the crew that I signed up for.
Oh, yeah,
And I just want you guys to know I'm so glad we got to
I'm-
talk because I'm still with you guys. 100. Okay,
Yeah,
thank
of
God.
course.
Because I'm like, I'm
No,
like,
100%. Yeah, 100%. We're good with that. It's just, if we can convince Ryan to do no vote, that means there's 11 people going to Crossroads.
yeah.
Okay.
If we all go. So if we have us 4 plus Rob and Justin, we have 6. So we have the numbers. We can vote out whoever we want.
So who do we
So
want to vote
we
out?
need to make sure Ryan does that.
There could be a compass floating out there.
That's true.
That's true.
That's the only thing that worries me a little bit.
But
But I mean, I guess
I don't know if anyone on my
But we can throw like a weird vote out though. Like we could vote someone like Chantel that like they wouldn't expect us to vote. And it doesn't matter about the compass. Like we can go in there just throw in shade at like Garrett or something and then vote out Chantel. And they're never gonna play the compass on her.
I don't think Chantel is a weird vote though. She seems
Yeah,
like
she's
she's
the
like
leader.
a powerhouse.
Oh, is
over
she?
there.
I would say go for Garrett.
Or whoever
I say
then.
go for Garrett, and then I also want to talk to those guys too because I'm afraid they like know I just jumped immediately. Like,
yeah,
I want to like go talk to them and not freak them out. And I know, okay, so Justin's talking to Ryan. I don't know what that's about.
Right, yeah. I don't know either. I think Ryan, theoretically, if he's with us, would want to help pull him over, but we'll see.
I guess as far as like, are you going back to your Ethans, or are you sticking with your like? What's your plan?
My plan is to stick with the 4 people. They've so when I got onto their tribe, I voted alongside them for every single Crossroads. And they've incorporated me within the fold. So now it's an alliance of 5, and we were hoping to get you and Justin back. Oh, sorry, you and Jared back on in the alliance, and that way we have the power in terms of number 7 versus the rest.
Yeah, if you guys all vote, I have no one. Like, I'm literally on an island right now. I have no one really that I blew up my game kind of in that trial you guys watched, the first one where Jennifer got voted out. So
Yeah.
I
The right move is to stick with the original Team Ethan, make Ryan look bad, and if we merge and Ryan tries to tell them the stuff that I said that is true, instead throw it back on him and make it a lie. It's a lot more believable because they kept him. So why would they keep me? I don't have any tricks up my sleeve other than pure social game. But I'm going to have to suck up to Chantel because she's running the game. And if I get in with Chantel, I should be okay.
Guys, we need. I feel like Ryan flipped. Telling you this now.
Ryan
He's
flipped
with
too.
Justin right now.
I'm not gonna.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. His whole argument is that he would stay with him and that he would pull Gabe over, and that's why I got voted out. that's why I got voted off. Yeah, I think.
Oh wow.
Ryan's a traitor.
What is he doing with talking to Justin?
Justin was
So
like,
is-
"Can I talk to you, Ryan?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure thing." I'm like,
I offered myself up to do push-ups, which I'm pretty good at. As a lion dancer, we have these very intense trainings and practices, which require push-ups, jumping jacks, all sorts of crazy physical exercises. So push-ups were definitely within my realm. Plus, as an Asian American male who's grown up in predominantly white towns all his life, I know how easy it is for people to stereotype me as a whiz, as a brainiac, as a nerd. That's why for the entirety of Expedition Online, I've been using contact lenses instead of glasses, and why I picked a physical challenge today rather than a mental one. The worst thing would be to have my fellow party mates vote me off because they view me as a smart and strategic threat.
So what's our play then if we have the minority?
I think we do.
I don't. We need Jared. We need Jared in here, but I don't know if he's gonna vote with us.
Well, Jared's like, he was really self-preserving the other time, and maybe he would still be self-preserving this time, and
Yeah.
it would make sense for him to go with the majority.
I want to hear what they have to say.
My guess is that we're probably in the minority, and if that's the case,
100%.
if somebody can find where the votes are going on, I have an idol, and so I can play it, and then we can at least get one of them out.
Okay. Yeah,
That's good to
everybody
know.
in this chat.
So
first
Garrett,
of
you're the
all-
one that has it.
Wait,
Yeah, I got the one yesterday.
I was a minute before you. Yeah, I was a minute late.
Okay, that means Justin doesn't have it.
Everybody in this room, do not tell anybody on that side that he has a freaking idol. Don't do it.
But the thing is, now we
only-
know Justin
it only
doesn't
works
have it.
if we.
Now
It only works if we know where the votes are going. So what we need to do is we have to bury one of us, and you all be like working and be like, you know what, cut our losses and bury somebody, and then whoever we bury, that's the person we play the idol on. Personally, I'd probably feel more comfortable since is there anyone here? I'd be more comfortable since it's me that's got the idol if you bury me and then I play the idol for myself. That's what I would prefer since I have the idol anyway.
Because I feel like they're gonna want to go for Gideon. If I'm being honest.
Well, whatever it is, if you can come up with the
We
name.
have to find out. Okay, let me figure out where everybody's at.
What are you guys thinking of doing? I know that we're on like probably opposing groups, alliances now, but
Yeah, I really don't know. We're not good at picking someone to go out. But if anyone, I think maybe Garrett, because he did kind of poorly on the last puzzle that took forever.
oh yeah, in his defense, that puzzle was insane. That's interesting because I've also heard through the grapevine other folks from your party saying his name, which
Maybe
is
we're all on the
either
same
you
page,
all
yeah.
are tired of him, yeah, or you're all trying to get people to give up exemption and vote that way. Either one, right? Like, and I wouldn't begrudge a game move like that. It's a respectful move.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm not going to force you to come clean about it if it is a move. So I was just
To
about to say, I
fracture.
feel like they're all trying to get us to vote for Garrett in order
Mhm.
to like get
Play
an
as
idol, a
Compass.
compass play out.
Right.
And I told Hannah that I was like, it sounds like you're either all really tired of his shit or there's like a play happening.
Well, so that's the thing. If they're going to go for Garrett, we all may as well write exemption anyway because they'd have the votes. Otherwise, we pile the votes on like Hannah or someone like that who seems to be kind of an out of left field pick.
I think that's fair.
Ryan, what's their deal with you? Like, are they trusting you?
They were asking me like where I align, especially Gabe. He pulled me into like a 1v1 room, and I said that I would probably vote with like you guys tonight because I was kind of honest about that. So I think they know that I'm not on their side anymore. Also, I did talk with Jared, and he said that he wants to get out Justin because he doesn't trust him or whatever. So I don't know if we'll be able to get both on our side.
No, I know, but we could like that was his plan, but I think we couldn't wait. I mean, unless if the other side wants to do an easy vote, I guess we could do Justin. But I don't know. I feel like we're better off trying to get one of them at this time. We can do Justin next round or something.
Yeah, I
would
agree.
agree. Like, let's get one of their core four out as opposed to get someone whose allegiance is more ambiguous.
Yeah.
So which core four then? Like which one of the four?
So that core four I would consider to be the core four from when we attended their tribal. So that would be Garrett, Hannah, Chantel, Gabe.
Okay.
And so
either they said they're
They
voting,
what?
or Hannah brought up his name, but I don't know if they're actually going to vote for Garrett.
God, I feel like they could easily be just trying to get us to throw votes on there so they can play Compass.
I think so too. I think it's a little sloppy. And if they actually do want to vote him out, then it's really sus.
Then they don't need our votes to do that. There's no reason for them to tell us that.
And we'll just go and be
Yeah,
exempt. I feel like it'd be better
we
for them
just
to
do
say
no-
like, yeah, we're absolutely voting Justin, and then get us to give up our exemption so that we could target one of them and then they target one of us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm concerned with. They just choose one of I'm like Ryan, I think you're good. I don't see them ever voting for you, but I think they could easily just try to get us to give up exemption, play a Compass, and we each have a 1 in 4 chance of going home.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Yeah. So do you think the safe vote is just to do a no vote and have them vote off each other?
Maybe.
Like
But they also could be voting like Jared.
Yeah,
That's true,
or
but
Justin.
yeah.
It doesn't sound like they like Justin very much right now. It doesn't sound like Jared likes Justin either.
Okay, so Maddie, are you guys not voting tonight? I gotta just know, like, because
I'm planning on voting tonight and not, but I'm telling everyone I'm not voting
Okay.
because
now
obviously-
and like Rob said, like, he doesn't want to commit, and that's fine. But I think here's my pitch. And Justin, I know we were just talking to her, but if we're worried about a compass, I think we should go for Hannah because I don't think they'd play it for her, and I don't think she has one.
What do you think?
What do you think about that?
One did come into the game last night, so someone has a compass.
Shit.
It just depends on who it is, and if they play it tonight. If they don't play it tonight, it doesn't matter.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if we keep up this like ruse that we're all not gonna vote, like, it's compelling. Like, I've thought about it. Like, I don't really want to go home, but I just
you're on board with sticking with our original Janet group.
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure before.
So here's the thing, though, Justin. So I have like thrown your name out, but I don't want.
I did this. I told Rob earlier. I was doing the same thing. I have to. The way I'm trying to pitch it to them is, I'm concerned, it's only our group that's voting. The other group isn't going to vote at all. So that's why I'm like, I have to basically pitch against Jared. I'm not voting for you tonight. I think that voting,
I don't want to vote for you either.
That group of 5 that we swapped to is not breaking. And I actually
also I just wasn't. We were getting nothing from you. Like Gabe and Chantel.
Wait. I was getting from Chantel and Hannah. They were like, "We're voting. We're down to vote Garrett." Are they telling me that because they're voting for y'all?
No, they're not.
She did tell me that too. They told me
not
that
going to vote Garrett.
But I don't know if they're putting the target on him because maybe he has the compass.
I talked to Gideon a little bit.
I will
But we
not
should
be
not
voting
vote for Garrett.
for Garrett because of that. Oh my god, that's
So-
such a relief! Wow, congratulations! 2 in 1 game.
Yeah, and I will use it on any of us if we know which way the votes are going. Like I said, I'm not going to be greedy with it. I want to make sure we play it right, and I want to get far in this game.
Yeah,
Can't go home with them in our pockets.
I'm so relieved that you have it. I'm so relieved.
Yeah, so that's one less. Again, I don't know if they're getting one on the other side as well, because that's how Gideon had his.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's 2 compasses out there, so we still have to be careful of that. But the reason why I wanted to pull you in here solo is if things start to go crazy, you think I should try playing the compass on Jared?
Oh shit. Okay,
I don't know.
that's an interesting thought. I think just like monitor it. Do we need a signal? I'm trying to get into this clue room, Daniel, that just showed up.
Oh, fuck me.
I know. It's hard because everyone's bumping in there. So if you get in, do it.
Yeah. There's some merit to thinking about just writing exemption tonight.
There is, but I'm great. He got in there. Yay.
All right,
Yeah.
write this down. We're both going to do it at once. Janet, let me know when you're ready.
1 second, please. Erase some of my notes. All right, go for it.
Janet's total days playing Survivor
Okay.
times Ethan's total days playing Survivor Africa
Okay.
plus the day Janet played her first idol.
Oh my
And then
God.
I believe all of that is divided by Ethan's second season.
Okay.
But I don't remember my orders of operations exactly.
Gotta try and figure out this clue, man. If we can get this clue, that changes a lot of things too. We got 8 minutes.
I know. So I've been literally giving up on the clue and just trying to search everywhere on social media for the compass without it.
Yeah.
So
but
let me read to you what I read the clue as to make sure we're on the same page.
Okay.
So I got Janet's total days playing Survivor times Ethan's total days on Survivor Africa plus the day Janet played her first idol divided by Ethan's second season.
Okay, hold on. Let me see what that number would work out to be. So 37 times 39 times 24 divided by 8.
Wait, did you get that it was times the day Janet played her first idol? I read that as plus, but that could be where I'm off. 43, 29.
Oh, so you had it. So what? 37 times 39, and then plus.
That's what I had, but I mean, I've also done all of those, like so many, like I've submitted all those numbers and they're all wrong. So I've got to imagine I wrote down the clue wrong.
Or
See, he's responding probably to tell me I'm wrong, but all right.
what answer did you put in?
Wait,
43.29.
no. Listen. So I got it, but he said, "Congratulations, you have found a shortcut. However, this advantage is not for you. You must give this advantage to somebody on Team Janet before Crossroads begins tonight. You will do this by telling me who you'd like to gift it to, and I will message that person saying that they have been gifted an advantage from another explorer. You may talk to this explorer about it if you'd like, but you are not required to do so. A shortcut is an advantage that allows whomever it is played on to leave Crossroads. They will not be able to cast a vote, but they also cannot be voted for. It must be played before the votes are cast. The shortcut is valid until the final 6. I have 5 minutes.
So
I need to go talk to Jared, right?
Yeah, like if we think he's going to be on board, give it to him and tell him just to leave it. He can't get voted out.
Hey, so I was just telling Jared that, like, I don't know how comfortable I feel or that we feel about the vote, but it sounds like
So
you've
no,
got
okay,
some urgency.
guys.
Yes.
So Jared, tell me right now, you're 100% with us? Okay. You know the advantage in Survivor. You know safety without power in Survivor.
Yes.
So I just solved the clue.
You got the clue that was... Sorry.
Right, so it's not a compass. I get the opportunity to give safety without power to one person on the current Team Janet. I have to decide before Crossroads tonight. So you don't have to use it tonight, but if you want, I can give it to you. You can just bail out, and then you're safe, and then you come join us up with us at the rendezvous. And then we'd all throw up exempt. And then we have the 5 of us, so it'll basically be the original Team Janet plus Ryan will be our 6.
And Ryan's with you guys, you think?
I think so.
I have to give it to somebody. I have to. Okay? I would love to give it to you. And I would appreciate this gesture if we can continue to work together, because you know me, I know we had a little fight last night, but I still love you, bro. And I'd love to have this be a way to kind of heal things and still work with you.
Really, you're giving it right now?
I have to. I have to. It's basically legacy advantage if you don't know what that is, where it's immunity, but I can't keep it.
Oh, okay. Then, yeah, that's a really strong gesture. I would trust you a lot more if that happened. But why me and not anyone else? For example, like Gabe. Like you said that you were close with Gabe.
You're the only I want to give it to you just because I feel like you're easy to work with. We could work well together, and I just want to kind of heal our relationship, because I know me and you kind of had to go at it just to save our own hide, and I just feel like you're the best person to give it to, just so we can tie things back up and be close like we used to be.
Yeah, I mean, I am completely open to just overlooking the past and moving forward, and I really appreciate that.
I don't know how you're feeling on the other tribe, but I feel like the best thing for me and you, if we do merge after this, would definitely be for you to come back over, because I don't know if there's any... Huh?
To original Team Ethan.
Yeah.
What if we put all of our votes on someone on their team, but we have them convinced to if they're going to vote, put their votes on Garrett, and then
so
if they
the problem with this though is, did they tell you a name?
They suggested Kyle.
Okay, so we're gonna agree to that plan, because the thing is, all Kyle has to do is say no vote, and that plan is worthless. So we can't do that plan. We have to vote for Jared or Justin. It's too easy for them to just play an idol, essentially, by saying no vote,
I think...
Like, you gotta be fast. We're in the shelter, guys.
Yeah.
And we only
Somebody make a decision.
Is it Jared?
Jared.
Okay.
Jared? Okay.
Justin's expressed.
Bro.
I'm scared.
That buzzer beater. Let's go.
I've been with you guys. Like I can't even tell you. I have missed you guys so much because I am having a hard time.
I don't see how we can save both you and Justin, but if it has to be one or the other.
I agree. And honestly, again, I hate to be like this, but I don't trust Justin that much. I really don't.
Do you think Justin would save us though?
I think he would stick with us to a certain point.
I don't know.
I don't think he has as many connections on the other side as Jared does.
Yeah,
Yes. Also, Justin didn't even know that there was a clue room today, so he didn't even he can't literally look for compasses because he doesn't know what he's doing.
He told me that he couldn't figure it out. He
didn't
went in there,
look.
but he couldn't read it fast enough.
Right.
You all are sure that they're doing no vote? Because if they're doing no vote, why are they strategizing so much?
Because they're bored.
Yeah. I don't think they're
putting bro.
Yeah, because Kyle told me that they just been shooting the shit and it's been kind of boring. Nobody wants to talk strategic.
Voting or are we not voting?
Oh, I don't know. That's the thing.
Okay. I just don't want. Okay.
Well, what are you leaning towards?
Well, I'm just seeing this as like an opportunity for us. Like none of them want to like gamble on a vote for any of us. So it's just like this is the opportunity to get out someone.
If we stay,
I just don't know why they would deliberately lose a number that's clearly theirs.
That's another reason to vote Jared, because we know that Justin's going to put his vote on Jared, and that's guaranteed. Like if the other team does decide to vote any of them, then that's safe.
Okay, let's do Jared.
True.
Final answer.
Sounds good.
Okay.
He knows. I told him.
I
told him. Yeah,
Okay.
I told him too.
Okay, cool.
I guess really we just need to figure out a name in case we are voting. If Crossroads goes crazy, like I said, I'm kind of wary about giving up my safety for a potential mess up, right?
So
it's
I would. Oh my god! Whoa.
All right. We got all 12 explorers here after we had our first ever endurance slide puzzle. Both Rob and Garrett struggled with the same issue before Rob figured it out. Team Ethan won the challenge tonight, so the 5 Team Ethan players are in the crossroads tonight with the decision of do they keep their individual exemption or do they trade it in to vote? There's always a catch, though. Maddie, how did you approach this decision you have to make tonight? How do you approach that?
It's really, really tough. We can either risk going home or try to get our numbers in line. So it's really hard. I'm personally like in the camp of we kind of earned this and we should use it tonight and not vote and be exempt. So,
Jared, what do the extra 5 explorers at Crossroads mean for you tonight?
This game just continues to mess with all of us. I didn't think obviously didn't think it was possible, didn't think we'd have everyone back. And we've also spent time now building these new relationships. So not only are you juggling those past relationships versus what we have currently going on, you have, okay, I used to trust these people, but they might not even vote. So trying to plan for this is almost impossible. My strategy tonight is going to be going with the plan of what I think is going to happen, and that's what I have to hope for at this point.
Chantal, I'm going to ask you the same question I just asked Jared. What does it mean for you, 5 potential extra votes tonight?
Honestly, it's scary, but from what I've heard is that they're gonna keep their safety, which I mean that's a smart move. It's still early in the game, right? But then again, it could all be a lie. I don't know until the decision has been made.
With your answer, I have to throw away like half my cards. Garrett, was already muddied party lines even murkier now?
Yeah, I would say so. But I mean, for us, in terms of what we are playing, I mean, we told everyone that it seems like it's going to be between Jared or Justin this vote. So that's why I'm kind of hesitant to think that some of these people are just gonna allow Jared or Justin to just go without a fight. So my feeling is that it's possible that these people might just be blowing smoke, and we might see more than just 7 votes tonight.
Justin, your name just came out. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I knew it was down to me. I came into this assuming that it was me or Jared. We had to pitch each other against each other. We were in a room at one point and we said to each other, like, no hard feelings, but clear that it's one of the two of us. Yeah, I did what I could, what I think I could say to convince them that I'm more important to them down the line than Jared, but really up to the 5 of them because I don't really have much of a say, I feel like, at this point.
Hannah, are we talking about original party lines? You've been with this new party for several days now, which is a lifetime in this game. Are we still talking about original party lines?
It's really hard to say. I am enjoying the new party. I would rather not have to vote anybody out tonight, but here we are. I think we're gonna stay original Team Ethan strong, but Lord only knows. This game is a mystery, man.
I mean, your original Ethan who ended up on Ethan with a majority Janet. What does it mean to you hearing that people are still talking original Ethan?
To be honest, I'm pretty surprised that everyone has stayed intact, and I have a lot of respect for that. In terms of my personal standing, I think I agree with what Maddie said, that we did win the challenge, and I feel pretty darn proud at myself and the rest of the new Team Ethan party members. So I am leaning toward not getting involved in all this drama.
All right, Kyle, are people pitching to you?
I wouldn't say it was necessarily a pitch. I think it was more they were just trying to get some info out. But I think that they're going to be in for an interesting surprise, and they might be eating each other tonight, and they're going to see some fireworks later on. It's going to be interesting, let's say the least. Make sure you're recording.
All right, can we make sure that we have backup recording from the mods, please? Gabe, you've had a crazy path. Being voted out, winning your way back into the game. Where's your head at the game at this point?
I'm definitely thinking a lot more strategic than when I first came in. When I came in, I had honestly no strategy at all. But I think I'm learning as we go on, feeling like I can play the game a little bit better.
How was this last hour? Was this anything you've experienced in your first 5 days in the game? Same.
It's about the same as in terms of strategizing and trying to find out how to move forward in the game, basically.
Okay, Gideon, you're another one with a unique story. You're basically couch surfing at this point. Do you feel like you have your people in this game tonight, or do you feel like you're a free agent?
Oh man, I got people. It was tough, getting voted off, people trying to vote me off twice, but I'm blessed and, thank the Lord I'm still here. And I've definitely come back over here. It's been nice talking to people and seeing where I stand, and I feel a lot better than I did, when I got voted off last time. I definitely feel a lot better, so.
You're minding your own business last night. You guys are having fun, hanging out, and then all of a sudden Gideon shows up and crashes your party. What were your thoughts when he showed up?
Unkillable. Coming back.
That's what I was saying. This game is so unpredictable. You think you know how something's going to go, and you're completely wrong. I've stopped coming into this each day with expectations. I literally just come in with a blank slate and hope for the best, because you cannot predict what's going to happen. You just can't.
So we broke you.
Yes.
All right.
Basically, yes.
Daniel, this last hour for you, I mean, similar question to Kyle, but are people pitching to you, or are they just trying to get information from you? How are you using that last hour of strategy time?
People actually seem surprised. Well, maybe not surprisingly, but people didn't seem too interested in talking to me. I mean, you know, I checked in with a couple of the people on the new team, Ethan, but like there's still probably like 3-4 people in this game who I have literally never talked to, and you know, would be in a room with for 2 seconds, they leave, stuff like that. So considering I am a vote potentially, they apparently do not need it.
Rob, how risky is it to give up your exemption tonight to vote?
Docs, I think you remember last night at our own crossroads, I said that I was nervous, even though there was nary a chance of a vote being on me.
Yeah.
So I would say it's the riskiest thing to do to give up your exemption. So it would take a really, really, really strong pitch for me to do so, and I can't say that I've heard that from any of the folks I've talked to tonight.
Hannah, are you buying it?
I have learned one valuable lesson during this whole experience. You do not trust a single person. So
nobody.
I'm listening to everything y'all are saying, and I don't believe it. So if you're saying you're not voting, I think you're voting. If you're saying you're voting, you might not be voting. So what does that do for me? I'm paranoid. So congratulations. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Hannah, I'm voting.
I don't know. I don't trust you.
Chantel, with unknown exemptions, potential advantages, old party lines, new party lines, this feels like there has a lot of potential to be a complicated vote. Am I off base here? Do you think it's going to be a simple vote, or do you think this might be complicated?
I've told every single person that I've had a conversation with, we could plan all we want, but at the end of the day, they still have the upper hand to take out somebody. So at this point, it's expect the unexpected. We can try to do what we want to do and hope for the best.
So Ryan, we heard Daniel say earlier that he felt like he wasn't talking to everybody. Some people would show up for a second and leave the room. Perhaps these are people that you have a relationship with earlier in the game. Do you feel like you had the chance to talk to everybody?
I don't think I did get to talk to everyone. There were a couple people I didn't get into a room with, and that's okay. It was pretty cool connecting with, talking with my old tribe, but I think the answer is clear tonight that I probably will be, not to make Hannah paranoid, but I probably won't be giving up my exemption. It just doesn't make sense to me.
Okay, Ryan, if you're going to be sitting out on the sidelines, and maybe you don't mind answering this, what kind of dynamic did you see in the rooms? I mean, were people mixing pretty well? Did you see the same people just talking to the same people?
I would say that, at least according to what I saw, the new team Janet is not as strong as they might call themselves to be. Some of them were throwing each other's names, which surprised me out there. So definitely, as Chantel said, expect the unexpected, because you never know what's going to happen.
What do you think of that, Garrett?
I gotta be honest, I kind of zoned out. What was the question?
Well, specifically, he was talking about hearing a bunch of names being thrown out, different names.
I think that happens when you're in a minority, which this vote is a perceived minority with the 5 Ethans that are on the Janet tribe. So it's usually pretty natural for, if you're in the minority, to at least say a name of somebody in your group. So I'm not too surprised on that. And I'm actually not, for Ryan, I'm not surprised that he's saying he's not going to vote, because they actually don't need all 7 people. And Ryan's definitely not in the best position. So it makes sense that for him, at least, that he keeps his immunity. But for everyone else, there's almost no risk that just to clarify that Ryan is probably done the trick.
Jared, are you nervous?
Yeah, I'm shaking, and sweaty mom spaghetti, as Eminem said, or whatever. Like, yeah, I'm terrified. And this was exactly what happened on Saturday. It's like, I feel like I'm on a downward trajectory, and I'm just very nervous. Yeah, very nervous.
Was there any talk about advantages? Did you talk about any advantages? Did people talk to you about advantages going into this vote?
I mean, I saw something come up a little while ago, and I didn't realize it goes away. So I was sitting there trying to find it, and then it was just gone. No one else has really said much about any advantages. I don't really know how advantages work, to be honest, in this game. They confuse me more than anything.
Okay.
So I don't think an advantage is gonna help me at this point because I don't have it. So the only thing it could hurt me, maybe, I guess. But yeah.
Well, advantages could impact the vote. I could tell you that much. Maddie, how many plans do you think are out there? I mean, you don't have to give me an exact number. If you knew the exact number, that would be very impressive gameplay, but...
No, there's no way I would know the exact number. I feel like everyone's talking, everyone's scheming, everyone's being a little shady. I have heard a lot of different random names come up in conversations tonight, and I don't know if it's just, blowing smoke or not. So I'm not sure the amount of plans that are out there tonight.
Well, Chantel, what do you base the vote on tonight then?
Honestly, I don't even know. It's very hard. I guess I'm just gonna base it on what I feel will progress our team in challenges in hopes that we can win more. And yeah, go from there.
Gideon, what do you think's gonna happen tonight? Do you think somebody knows they're going home, or do you think somebody's gonna be surprised?
I feel like there's gonna be a surprise.
Does anybody have anything else they want to add before we go to vote?
Actually, hey Docs, yes I do.
Okay.
I'm not feeling very comfortable, so I'm going to play the shortcut advantage this evening.
All right, well, Jared does have the shortcut, so Jared, you can go back to Team Janet.
Good night, everybody. Good luck.
Does anybody else have anything else they'd like to add?
Fireworks.
All right, anybody else? Okay. Let's go to vote. I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden advantage that you'd like to play, now's the time to do so.
I think I am gonna play my compass, and I think I'll play it for Gideon.
For Gideon. Okay, Garrett.
That's
Garrett.
so sweet.
Garrett does have a compass, so any votes for Gideon tonight will not count.
Thank you, Garrett.
Hey, Doc, so I'm gonna start the fireworks. I'm gonna play my compass on Justin, and I'm gonna let Team Ethan Originals eat each other.
Okay. Kyle does have a compass. Any votes for Justin tonight will not count. So that's 2 compasses played. Anybody else want to play an advantage? Okay, we have 8 total votes tonight. The first vote is for Kyle. It does not count. He did not vote. The next vote is for Justin. It does not count. The next vote is for Justin. It does not count. The next vote is for Justin. It does not count. The next vote is for Justin. It does not count. There's 3 votes left. Our 6th vote is for Hannah. Our 7th vote is for Hannah. And our 8th vote is for Hannah. Hannah, that's 3 votes. That's enough. Do you have any last words for our players?
Trust you guys. Can never trust a hoe. This was really fun, though. Thanks for the experience. Chantel, take it all the way, baby. Girl power.
All right, Hannah, we really enjoyed having you with us this season. Unfortunately, your expedition is over.
Well, that was a hell of a crossroads.
Wow, I definitely did not see that coming at all. Kyle
for MVP.
Kyle with the big team play there, saving.
Not only has he found these advantages, he's playing them all correctly.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, tonight was just a great showing of playing for your team and playing for the numbers. He keeps all 6 former Team Janets intact. First, we have Daniel with the big save, passing the shortcut over to Jared, allowing him to leave. And then Justin, I mean, you could just see the look on his face when that happened. Justin looked like he thought it was all over for him. And then Kyle, his savior, comes out, makes the big speech, and drops the bomb. Unfortunately, lands directly on him.
Yeah. And they have Justin locked in as a number now.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I mean, Justin was on the fence before. He never really felt like he was part of that group. He has to now. That was a big show there. Unfortunately, I mean, Garrett also, makes the hero play, puts the compass onto Gideon. I mean, makes sense. That side has already voted for Gideon twice. Why?
Yeah.
Thinking potentially.
It was a smart play. It just didn't.
Fortunately, it didn't pan out. He picks the wrong wrong ally to protect there.
They read their team correctly. They knew they weren't gonna save Hannah.
Yep. Yeah, absolutely. Unfortunately, they let it slip that Hannah wasn't quite as trusted as the rest of them. They used that information, figured she was the least likely to get the compass played on her, and lo and behold, a crazy series of events.
Most interesting crossroads so far, that's for damn sure.
Yeah. Can't wait to see what happens. Day 7. This was Expedition Online Season 2. We will see you guys next time.
My big move was helping to save Jared, so I'm just going to make sure I get at least one more day in this game.
I'm going to stay safe. I'm choosing not to vote, but there will be some fireworks.
Okay, I'm voting for Hannah just because Kyle said fireworks, and I'm thinking that's a clue that that's what he wants us to do. So that's what I'm doing. This could be a huge risk, and I could go home. So we'll see.
Keeping my exemption tonight, I worked way too goddamn hard on that stupid slide puzzle to give it up for a play that might be nullified by a compass.
It's a risk, but Hannah, I am voting for you. I'm here to play the game, to make moves for the future, and I won't play it safe all the time.
Okay, I didn't know the turn of events that were about to happen tonight. I didn't want to vote you out, but unfortunately, you gotta go.
Sorry, Justin.
Alright, well, this is a wild vote. Especially with Jared leaving, that actually changes how I want to play this, because at least before there was 2 options to where an idol could go. Now it's clear you can literally just play an idol on Justin, and that'll negate 4 votes that we have planned, or at least I have planned, I should say. So, oddly enough, I think this might be my safest vote. I doubt he'll have immunity, and now I just gotta play the idol correctly.
I am voting for Justin. Very not happy about it. Wish this vote could have been for Jared, so sorry, buddy.
Alright, they might be pulling some fast stuff, but I'm gonna just stick with Justin and hope for the best.
Hopefully.
Guys, we have to make sure we stick together, eh? Don't flip on the people.
She said A. She said A.
Hey,
Rob. Hi, guys.
How you doing?
Better now that I've got my medicine.
Oh, what is
Have
it?
you recovered from that slide puzzle?
I have
it?
a.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is a. It's a 13.5%.